Hi traders, just want to give you an update to the Aussie yen. I'm on the weekly chart, and my long-term perspective at the moment is that we're in a downtrend. We've moved down to a lower bottom. I'm looking at all this move up here as corrective. Now we're just a little bit above the 62 level, and we're testing at the moment this high, which is at 92.81. Are we going to fail here long term to form the next lower top on the weekly chart to move down? Alright, so I'm watching this area for failure today for a long-term move down if we can start to see a reversal. So let's just drop down to the day chart and have a closer look. Alright traders, on the day chart, now this is in an uptrend at the moment, I'm aware of that on the day chart, but on the weekly chart it's just corrective, it's just moving back up, reclaiming this movement down. This is all corrective on the weekly chart. So there's that weekly top. It's actually last month's high as well. We often fail at the previous month's high, so we rejected here last week. Today we're coming up, and yesterday, but today we're coming up and testing that 92.81 top. We're going to hold there today for a movement back down the range. And can we move down long term to retest support down here, 87.28 and 87.01. So this is a long term play. Are we failing up here at 92.81? We could today get up to retest 9300 as well, but 92.81 up to 9300, do we see a retest and fail today? Alright, let's drop down to the 4-hour chart and have a closer look. Alright traders, on the 4-hour chart, from last week's high, I've drawn a fib in down to this low. 79% levels at 92.77, that weekly high is at 92.81. We've been testing it over the last 4 candles, and we're starting to maybe just pull back. Alright, so can you see a setup to sell in this area for a move down? We could still come up to retest this resistance area between 92.81 and 93.03, but watching for a failure for a movement back down the range. Intraday you could target 91.53, but longer term you could be targeting a move back down to the bottom of the range. Let's just drop down the 15-minute chart and have a closer look. Alright traders, on the 15-minute chart we're just into Asia. First candle here is just selling off from that level that I'm talking about. So through the course of Asia, I'm just going to be watching that level. What I'd like to see is a bit of price action form around this area. Can we come up once more? See a failure. I'd like to be able to see some form of tight trend line break for an opportunity to sell for a movement back down the range. So today, do we see a failure at that 79% fib and the 92.81 weekly resistance level for a movement back down the range today?